What's up? This is Deuce from the band Ember, and we're out here a little bit before our show starts, setting up, doing some sound check stuff, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Fender's amp, the Mustang II. It's a really awesome amplifier. It does a lot of really awesome things, and if you'll notice tonight, I've set that thing up instead of my whole rig that I usually set up, which is a ton of stuff, as you can see. But let's take a look at the Mustang II real quick and what it can do. Pretty simple user interface. There's gain, volume, treble, bass, and a master volume. And if you'll look over just to the side, if you'll look over here to the side, there are presets that are all set up. Got a lot of really good presets on the amp that you can kind of scroll through. Easy to access different modulation effects, and then of course delay and reverb. Amp doesn't even end there. It's got a USB out where you can connect your computer, headphones for practice if you can't get too loud, and an auxiliary input if you want to practice along with something that you're trying to learn. Here's where the cool part of the amp comes in. You can connect it to your computer, and at your computer you can adjust everything just like the normal amp would be, and you can scroll through different settings on your computer, or you can change things on your amp, and as you change things on your amp, you'll switch the different things on your computer without doing anything. It'll just go through and show you the different setups, which is really cool. And then all of these different things can be adjusted. You can change the volumes, you can change how you want it to sound. You can add onboard effects where you can put different kinds of modulation, different kinds of delay, different kinds of reverb, and then you can choose what you want out of the rack effects. You got this whole list of things that you can use. You can adjust all of the settings. One thing I really like about this is a lot of times with computers you don't get the option for tap tempo. Once you set what you want, tap tempo is over here on the amp. You've got tap tempo that you can select to get the tempo right in a live situation where you may not have the settings already set in your amp. Now any of these things you can save to the banks that you use on the amp. So don't worry about not being able to adjust enough in a live situation. You can sit at home, adjust everything on your computer the way you want it, you save it to the amp how you want it, and then there's also a foot switch input so that you can scroll through the presets. By far the best amp under $500, and it's a lot cheaper than that if you look on Musician's Friend or wherever you might go to shop for Fender products. But the Fender Mustang II is an amazing amp for practice and live situation, and a lot of the folks are going to hear it out here tonight, and I'm really excited to say that I endorse this thing 100%. It's freaking awesome.